Welcome back to Hardcore Ultimate Iron Man. We are waist deep in a classic Iron Man mode chain of things that you need to do. I want to go do some more Slayer, but I also want to complete hard clues that I get from Slayer. And so, I'm going down the list of requirements for various hard clue steps. One of which is completing Swan Song to be in the fishing colony. But to do that, we need to do Garden of Tranquility. So here we are. Variety of farming equipment and a willingness to lie. Queen Elmira here is making a nice garden here for her husband, the king. She's also speaking in fancy. She wants us to leave, and we're very annoyed with her. Then she calls us a peasant, which is great. What do you want? They have a request. She needs someone with farming experience. And that's going to be me. We will help make the Garden of Tranquility. We need to get all these different things for the garden. But it's going to take a little bit more work than that. All these new farming patches for many varieties of exotic plants. And we just need to grow the things. And how am I supposed to know which plants? She's making us a list. But there is going to be a complication. It's going to be difficult to get these seeds by normal means. So we're going to have to employ some persuasion, misdirection, and such. To do that, we need to go and talk to the wise old man in Drainer Village. Also, we got a list here. All the stuff we need. Fantastic. As you might have expected, and is usually the problem, inventory space is not ideal here. We can do one thing to make some space here. Make some rune dust out of that pure essence. Then we don't need the hammer or pestle mortar anymore, which is convenient. Saving 2 inventory spaces. I am always for it. With all of our teleports, we can very easily get over to Drainer Village to talk to the wise old man. He's right here. I need your help. He advises us to run as fast as we can from dealing with Elmira. But we've agreed to help, so here we are. She wasn't always royalty. She was a barmaid. And all that fancy talk, just for show. Ain't that something? So we need to grow our diplomacy skills. And by that, he means Charos. I've got this ring right here. magical jewelry. Yep. This is the item to have if you want to persuade people. Very, very useful for a variety of things. And we're just going to use it to get some seeds for a fancy garden. There's more dubious things we could be doing. Enhances your abilities quite a bit. You still can't influence more strong-minded individuals, but for the most part, a dangerous tool. Also, do you think Travis is still alive? That would be problematic if he came looking for the ring. He's probably gone, though. Probably shouldn't worry about it. Anyways, we need to activate the ring's power by answering a variety of questions. 2 goblins fighting over the color of their armor. Show them a range of options so they can compromise. Drunken dwarf offers you a kebab. Take the generous gift. Am I enjoying farming? Absolutely. It's great. Dwarf wants you to put on a silly golden helmet to get fired into a wall. Yes. Sounds like a great idea. We even done that one? I think we did. I don't remember. There's a lot of quests. Nope, we have not done Between a Rock. That is foreshadowing then. Why not? PK Master wants you to tell him who the greatest PKer is. Of course it's him. Queen Elamira sends us on a ridiculous quest. I love the monarchy. And the Draenor Bank Guard is asking if I've seen any suspicious characters. No, not at all. The wise old man is great. We've done it. I've got what it takes. A little bit of magic, and the Ring of Charos is activated. We can use the power to charm the weak-minded while we're wielding it. So there we go. And now, it's just a matter of getting all the seeds. We're going to start with the ones that want us to grow crops for them, because we have to literally wait for the crops to grow. So, it makes sense to get those going first here. Elstan has delphinium seeds, but none to spare. He's not impressed with us at first glance. I'm here for expert advice. You're the expert. Buttering him up with our magical ring diplomacy. I'm really enjoying your gardening stories. He's got millions of them. Just what I wanted to hear. I'm here for delphinium seeds. Yes. We have put him in a very good mood here, so he'll let us have some, if we do something for him first. He wants some marigolds to give to Lyra in Mauritania. But not just any marigolds, like the ones we already had planted here. He needs us to prove that we're a good gardener and grow marigolds now. If we do so, we get the seeds. And I can agree to that. There are many options as you go through all the charm to not charm and make a fool of yourself, and at the end you have to actually not charm and agree to whatever they want you to do. But you can make it through easily enough. With Ultra Compost, hopefully these live. Because if they die, it'll be annoying. But we can come back and check on them every once in a while. We've got 2 more patches that we need to get to, where farming is required. Next up is Lyra, over here near Port Phasmatis. And coincidentally, or completely intentionally, this is the Lyra that Elston was talking about. We're here for some orchid seeds. But she is troubled. Maybe we can help. We asked so nicely, but she doubts we could really help her. She's having difficult times in these dark lands. But she's making do. Since the town nearby literally is dead, things are getting even worse. And the harvests haven't been good, and the price for their survival is literally paid in blood. Just cause? Maybe. The nature of this fee is the blood tithe to the vampires. With her father being a ghost now, there isn't anyone to protect them. So they're paying that blood tithe with the blood of others. And who in particular? Why, other farmers that she meets when she travels to distant lands. Someone like Elstan. She lures them back here and sells them to the vampires. Concerned. Plenty of guilt. But here we are, asking for orchid seeds. We can have them, since they don't grow here. But we need to pass a farming test. Grow some onions. That's a deal. We can plant the onions in either patch, but putting them in both patches would probably be recommended. Maximum chance of success here. 2 full patches of onions. Ready to go. Next up, we have Kragan, here near Ardoin. He has snowdrop seeds, but none to spare. You seem a little irritable, friend. And I don't like seeing people so upset. Us showing concern. Very nice of us. So what's going on? He's getting really bummed out about everyone asking him to look after their crops. No one ever does anything nice for him. Anything I could do then? He wants to head across the sea to find his fortune. And how can we help with that? We're not going to go quite that far. We're just going to grow something for him for a change. They've got potatoes nearby. He doesn't really want onions. So how about cabbage? grow the cabbage right here. And we could scream at him, "Ah, I hate cabbage. Give me the seeds." But we will take that deal. Once again, we're going to plant both allotments with cabbage. You also have some rosemary here to possibly protect them. All this cabbage, ready to go. And that is all of the ones where I need to plant the seeds before I get the seeds. So now I can move on to the rest of the list. Next on the list, we're going for the white tree. Asking Dentiera here if she knows anything about white trees. And she says they no longer even exist. They've all been chopped down. But I can tell she's hiding something. But she'd rather not say. It's a burden to keep a secret. But if she tells the world, it won't be good. You can trust me. Believe me. The last white tree. Only one remains. They were all chopped down for their very nice wood. And this remaining tree stands atop Ice Mountain. Also, it's dying, so that's not great. If we took a cutting, maybe we could grow one more. But it only has enough life to produce one final shoot. This is the last chance for the white trees. But it's a chance we really need to take. We can go and do this. And here it is. The final white tree. Cut off a shoot. And this will be our only chance. Plant it in the plant pot. Use a watering can. And it's growing into a nice sapling. Since trees take a while to grow, we're just coming back over here to the garden where we can plant it. The soil here is extremely fertile, so there's no need to use compost or water. But while we're here, we can also talk to the queen about the statues that she wants. They're going to be very heavy. We can push them around on a trolley. So that'll work. We will save that until we have everything planted here, waiting for it to grow. So we need to go and get some seeds. Brother Althric here has beautiful rose bushes, which we need some seeds from. Unfortunately, he can sense the magic of the ring. He considers it a great evil, and he will not let us have the seeds. He suggests that we throw this down the Edgeville well or destroy it. And we cannot convince him to just give us the seeds without the ring. So we're just going to do as he says. It's not really that big of a deal, hilariously. Just chug it down the well. And it splashes into the water below. hopefully he will appreciate us getting rid of it. And we can get some seeds. Nice rose bushes. They're very good. Got some seeds now? I was just admiring them. Instead of talking to him, we have to just try to take the seeds. Sure. We're not using the evil power anymore. And since we have been steered back to the light, we can take any seeds we want. I threw it down the well, just like he said. So hopefully no one goes over there and hooks the ring back up. We will take pink, red, and white rose seeds. 3 seeds from 1 location. Very convenient. And then, like he said, we get the ring back by fishing. You can fail though, so it takes a few tries maybe. We catch the ring and trying to reel it up. La-di-da. I'm just over here fishing in the well, don't worry about it. And we failed again. Amazing. Our fishing is level 66. You think that'd be enough? There we go. 1 ring of Charos. Return to me. Fantastic. Ideal. And the final person that we need to start talking to here is Bernald, who has the Berthorpe grapes. They are diseased, though, which is concerning. They've got a very strange disease, nothing like he's ever seen before. At this rate, they're gone. We will help if we get some of the seeds. You can't do that. That'd be foolish. But that's the only thing I will accept. And to be honest, at this point it's either they're gone or we get some seeds. So an opportunity he's gonna have to take. I accept. We need to cure the plants with a plant cure. Obviously. Always works. But not this time. It's no good. It always works. It's magic. Must be a much stronger disease than usual. He doesn't know of any stronger cures, but he does have a lead that might be able to help. A druid gardener named Elaine. He's an expert at disease. He can't leave to go talk to him. That was part of the whole problem here. Somebody could have come along and stolen the grape seeds. Would have been convenient for us, but here we are. So we can venture forth to Taverley. Very easily, because that's where our house portal is. And Elaine is right over here. At the tree patch. We need a strong plant cure. He's been researching that as part of his druidic training. The Berthorpe vine has a very strong disease. The famous one. It's always been a closely guarded secret. And I've had some assistants getting involved. He's going to ignore the unnatural power that we're wielding. He prefers plant-based stuff. So anything you can suggest then? He's got one cure. That might work. Mineralized magical element. The rune essence. Rune dust in a plant cure. And we have an even better plant cure. Very potent. Very cool. It seems like a lot of things can be solved by just throwing some rune essence into the mix. Got a river you need, purgative magic? Put some rune essence in the mix. Got a vine that you need cured? Rune essence. Ain't that something? And now they are plump with life. Looking great. And we get the seeds, just like you said we would. Fantastic. Checking in on the plants that we had to grow. The marigolds are done. So we can give those to Elston here. And Lyra will be his. And we get the delphinium seeds. Can we warn him about Lyra? No? Well, good luck with that. We are aware that she lures people over there to sell them to vampires. But we're not gonna bother telling him about it, I guess. Okay. And the onions are done for Lyra. Grown onions. There you go. We have demonstrated a moderate skill at farming. So we get the yellow and pink orchid seeds. Are you still going to kill Elston? Yeah, do whatever you want. And the cabbages are also done. The rosemary did die, but that's fine. It served its purpose. We have proven our farming prowess with cabbage, and he really appreciates our efforts. So there is the snowdrop seed. And that is all the different seeds. So now we just need to go and plant them all. For these plant pots, we need to put in some compost first. Everything else is actual entire patches here. But for the orchids, we're just going with these plant pots, apparently. And we plant all the other seeds. We got some snowdrops. We got the vine along the wall. Delphiniums. And the rose bushes. The tree is looking nice and healthy, so that's great. And now, while we wait for all of the other plants to grow here, it's time for the trolleys. We need to go get some statues. One from Lumbridge, and one from Falador. Just stealing the statues. Nobody's gonna stop us. We somehow managed to drop it from the plinth to the trolley without destroying everything. Now we just need to push it back to Varrock. Luckily, we don't need to actually push it all the way. That'd be a bit much. Wouldn't be the first time, wouldn't be the only time something like that's happened, though. Very similar mechanic with a cabbage back in the day, all across the world. But that's neither here nor there. We just need to get this in here now. Big pushes to move it further. And in we go. We've got 2 plinths here. This is a statue of King of Misslin. So that one goes right here. So we just need to push the statue so it lines up with this new plinth, which is on a much better height than the previous one. And we just push it, place it, and there it is. And we reclaim the trolley for our next use over in Falador. Through the convenient Falador portal. Always good. And while surrounded by guards, we take the statue. But the guards have other things distracting them. Here is Billy and Bob. Billy is a new recruit. Wants to know what everybody's going to be doing for the weekend. Bob laughs at this gesture. There will be no weekend. The life expectancy of a Falador guard is about 30 seconds. They did not tell him that when he signed up. It'll only be moments until someone comes over here and kills them for no reason. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. We are stealing the statue as they live the final moments of their lives. Here comes PK Master 0036. Stand strong, guards of Falador. He's hiding. We cut away from their brutal murder to steal a statue. And they've rehired all the guards in the last 30 seconds. But they'll be gone soon enough. One trolley of a statue. I'm sure they won't miss it. Whee! And all the way back to Varrock. This statue is going in the center plinth there. Just need to give it a good push. And some pull. The pull is very convenient because it lets you get it out of corners and such. Things could get awkward if you had to go restart it just because you messed up pushing in the wrong place. But right to the statue plinth here, and we'll be good to go. Careful positioning. No, careful enough. Go for pull and place. Perfect. And then we return the trolley, I guess. Now we just need to wait for all the plants to grow. Everything is grown. And we can talk to the queen here. They look around. And everything's great. Now we just need to go get Rolly. King Roald. I'll go get him. It's great. Run back into the castle here. Very doable. Through the chairless dining room area. And here's the king. Would you like to follow me? The king following a peasant? Foolish. We're gonna charm the king. That's slightly concerning. That means he is weak-minded, but here we are. The queen asked me to. Lead on. Now we get the grand tour of the garden. The queen is done. Very nice. Making the new garden. Or technically we did, but still. Spending all the money again. We got some orchids, which gives them a rash. We've got birthorb vines. Hopefully they don't eat into the walls. Snowdrops from Ardoin. A boring color. The last surviving white tree. Could be a nice table and chairs. And here are some delphiniums. He hates delphiniums. The queen slaps him in the face. She went through a lot of trouble to make this garden, so you could show a little gratitude. And I did most of the work. Thank your wife, Rolly. Speak up! Yep. Now go back in the castle. Well, that's unfortunate. All that work and he didn't even really appreciate it. It looks nice though, so we can take that. Either way, we were very helpful here, and that's quest complete. 2 quest points, 5,000 farming experience. The Ring of Charles is now activated. You get a super compost potion and a handful of seeds. This compost potion can turn regular compost into super compost. And then we would need to turn that into ultra compost. Not super useful. Also, we got some guam seeds, an apple tree seed, and an acorn. And I mean, I've got these guam seeds, I might as well go plant them. So, I'll go do that. Next up, we can do Swan Song. We've got all the requirements checked off the list. But there is one more thing we need to do before we can actually do the quest. And that is the item requirements. Most of them are easy enough to come by. But we need mist runes and lava runes. We could go get everything required to do that. Make them ourselves. Or we can buy them here at the Mage Training Arena. We need all the various points here. So we need to do Mage Training Arena. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We need to get our progress hat back. And we can use this to see how many points we have. 1 telekinetic and 1 enchantment. That is not very much. We need to go into all 4 of the portals, casting a variety of spells. I got a Staff of Water and a Staff of Fire to make it work better for me. We're going to start this trip, at least, with a bit of a graveyard. casting bones to bananas in our minimal amount of inventory space. We take damage here, so we can't stay here forever, most likely. But we just need to deposit some bananas. You get 1 point for every 16 bananas. So with a bit of proper math here, we can grab the right bones to get the full 16 per inventory. Then we get some water runes in the way. Slightly awkward. Bananas. In they go. That was like 12. By the time we got a death rune, it's a little awkward, honestly. That's okay. So we're just going to keep doing this until we are completely low on health. And then we'll have to leave. That's okay. Found the right combination of bones to get 16 every time. Ate some of the bananas to get health back. And there is 20 graveyard points. Fantastic. The rest of these don't hurt us at all, so we'll be fine. But next we're going to do alchemists. We need to go through each of these cupboards, preferably only alcheming the things that are at 30 points. There's currently adamant kite shields, so here we go. Grab a bunch of those. Alch a bunch of those. Oh, we should turn off the untradeable alch warning. That's not going to help. You also can't bring coins in here, so we had to store those back in Nightmare Zone. Disable untradeable item warning. That'll work. So just need to alch a bunch of these until we have enough fake coins to chuck in there for the points we need. Very easy. 2,000 coins deposited in here gets us the 20 alchemist pizzazz points we needed. Also some magic experience and coins when we leave, so that's fun. Get out of here, and we can move on to the next room. Oh boy, 200 coins. Next up, telekinetic. We don't have an air staff or anything. Not super necessary. We just get to do these fun mazes with telegrams. Oh boy. 6 mazes completed. Easy enough. Now we just need one more room. That is the Enchanter. We need cosmics for this. And we do have 500 cosmic runes in the looting bag. But also, they're in the looting bag, so would rather not deal with that right now. So we just need to go back to Nightmare Zone, pick up our money, go buy some cosmic runes, and head to the last room here. Just went with the Dragonstones method. And we're doing Enchant Dragonstone on the Dragonstones, so that's appropriate. That is all the points we need to get these runes. Doing the actual rune crafting for all this would have been very annoying, getting the talismans and inventory space management, so this all works out. I'd like to buy 10 mist runes. 10. Confirm. And 10 lava runes. 10. Confirm. And now with that out of the way, we can easily get the rest of the items needed. The quest starts right here, outside of the Piscatoris fishing colony, with Herman Carnos. He is rather busy with the colony here. The trolls are attacking. Which is weird, because you wouldn't think there'd be any trolls around here. These are sea trolls. They eat the monkfish that this colony fishes. And now they're invading. Need any help with that? Yes. Yes, he does. Our best hope is to get an experienced adventurer to help out. In all the legends, brave adventurers show up whenever monsters are attacking settlements. I can do it. He takes a look at us, and we're not quite what they're looking for. But we're good enough to start here. Swan song. They will accept our offer of help, and we will be rewarded once they're safe. As qualified as we are, they really need an expert for this situation. I'm in the Legends Guild. That's gotta count for something. But no. A legend is not good enough for Herman here. We need to go to Mistalin to find one of the greatest adventurers of all time. The wise old man of Draenor Village. I know of him. And isn't he a bit old? Still an expert, though. So he tells us some tales of the wise old man. He defeated ogre shamans down near Gutanath. He beat up a drunken dwarf because he threw a rock at him. Which, fair. He slayed the Shaka Khan. A very impressive feat. And even the Cowfight Queen. So he's no slouch. Gonna fire off his powerful magics. Fought against the trolls, which is very appropriate and relevant for this quest, even if you did get knocked around a bit. So we can go and get him. Then we can fight the sea trolls. And we can easily go and get him by just popping over to Draenor Village here. It's not entirely clear when you would use a combo rune. So, tried to get over there without doing anything rune usage. Because I don't want to have to go and get more of these. Here's the wise old man. And we can get him to help. He was an adventurer long ago. Hasn't been in a quest for quite some time. We have a proposition from the Piscatoris fishing colony. Save them from the sea trolls. He is happy for the opportunity. He's old, but he's still got the strength to deal with. Should he retire? Or just do this one last quest? No, he will. His final adventure. His swan song. Legend tells that swans sing an outstandingly beautiful song right before they die. So, are you planning to die during the quest? Just ending his adventuring days. If you say so. He needs some supplies. Blood runes, lava runes, and mist runes. I just so happen to have all those things. I'm very efficient. I amaze even myself. Here's your runes. And we're going to need to get equipped and head back to the fishing colony. And off he goes. And here is the wise old man, right outside the colony, ready to go. We should head inside. You can hear creatures moving around, so there's going to be some fighting to do too. But I am very ready. So let's go. Into the tunnel, and into an instance where us and the wise old man get to fight some sea trolls. Something's coming. Sea trolls from the sea. Who would have thunk it? Protect from melee. Deals with it. They have reduced experience, which is unfortunate. And the wise old man seems to be splashing a bunch, which is also not great. I'm gonna collect their bones for later, because that's useful. And now he's just staring out into the forest. I'm sure he's fine. Don't mind me. I'll just deal with this whole thing myself. This food was unnecessary. That much is obvious. Yeah, if the trolls are too far this way, the wise old man just kind of ignores them. You got that one? Nope. The wise old man shooting him with magic made him aggressive to me. Thanks. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Just keep on coming out of the sea, huh? And he's run out of the tiny handful of runes that we gave him. Apparently that was all the runes that he had in his entire arsenal. So that's great. He fired off like, what, 10 attacks or something? Not exactly the most helpful, was he? Expert adventurer, ladies and gentlemen. But he's throwing rocks. He's helping a little bit, I guess. He's a powerful mage with no runes, but plenty of rocks. So, fantastic. Ideal. And down go the trolls. Now, we can head inside. We make a very fancy going through the doors at the same time intro. Now we can go see Herman. He's right over here in his office area, which we can't talk to him from that side because it's all blocked. But here we are. I have arrived, and here's the wise old man making a very fun intro here. And now, our reward? Of course not. We only fought a couple of the sea trolls. That's not the entire invading force. And also, the defenses have been battered. So we need to go and fix up the place. And then we can get a reward. Of course. We've got some supplies. So we'll talk to Franklin. And he needs a hand with some smithing. I'm pretty good at smithing, so I can help out. The trolls have smashed part of the wall to the west, and we need 5 sheets of iron to patch it. It'll get all rusty, but it'll do for a little bit. And time is of the essence here. We can make sheet iron in the metal press here. We just need to light the firebox. And that'll work out perfectly fine for us. Firebox. Get some logs. Light it. And now it is ready to press. Iron bars in the press. Good little smoothing experience for our efforts too, so that's fun. Make all 5 from the iron bars we brought with us. And we can go repair the wall. Iron sheet on a broken wall. To make it not a broken wall. That's the idea, at least. Repair, repair, repair. How much this wall is really going to help when there's not a wall on the north side? Debatable. But we try. We try a little bit. Then Arnold here also needs some help. But first we're going to talk to Franklin again. Tell him that we fixed the wall. All well and done. Now we can go talk to Arnold. Have to make sure you tell everyone you're done with your job that you're doing before you talk to the next guy. He needs some fresh fish. They have no food due to all the sea trolls attacking from the sea. And as a fishing colony, they of course do a lot of fishing. So what we need to do is go fishing. They need to be nice and fresh. So we just go fish some monkfish. And we have 5 fresh fish. They'll be good to go. And we even get a free net for our efforts, which is convenient. Of course, it's not safe to be fishing right now. So as we fish, we will be attacked by more sea trolls. Our fishing and cooking are a bit above the minimum requirement for this quest. So, in theory, this should be a little faster than normal. Not too much, though. Just keep trying to fish. We got one at least. So yeah. It's a process. Sea troll attack. Level 65. Nothing to really write home about. Still given the minimum experience that some quest monsters give. That's okay. One more troll down. And back to fishing. And an even bigger sea troll. Level 87. Again, we still have Protect from melee, so continues to not be a problem whatsoever. Another troll. Easily dispatched. And an even bigger sea troll. Level 101. Again, not actually a threat whatsoever. One more monkfish, and we'll be done here. 5 fresh monkfish. Good to go. Now we just need to cook them. You would think we could hand this off to somebody else, but it really doesn't seem like there's too many people even here at the colony, so we can do the cooking too, I suppose. These are possible to burn, which is highly unfortunate. And of course it happens. So we can turn in the 4 we've caught. And then we need to go and get another one. One more. Right. Unfortunate. One more fresh monkfish. There you go. And that is all the food they need, apparently. There only seems to be 3 people here, so I'm sure I'll be fine. We've completed helping around the colony. So we can talk to Herman again. They've been discussing the next step of the plan. There's a large number of trolls here, so we need to gather our forces and wipe out all the trolls at once. One big fight, no more trolls. But the problem with that plan is the gathering of our forces bit. We don't have any forces to gather. The colonists have been sent away for their own safety, which was smart. So I need to go and get an army. We need to talk to Wizard from Scone at the Wizards Guild. He's got a limitless supply of zombies. Maybe we could lend them out to us. Sounds doable. Sounds very doable. I don't know how good an army of zombies would realistically be. Maybe if we can get them to be aggressive to sea trolls. Sounds like something that'd be more likely to just end up with trolls and zombies attacking the colony. So, is it a good plan? Questionable. But we can't fight all the sea trolls ourselves, apparently. Honestly, a few prayer potions and I'd be laughing. So, I don't know. We'll go with that then. Wizard from Scone here. I need your help with these zombies. Can I have some? Can I have these zombies? This is a training facility, not a library. The zombies are not for loan. So you can't help? He refuses. If he leads a zombie army for me, he's gonna have to lead a zombie army for everyone. And no one's going to leave him alone ever again. But he does have an alternative. Go talk to Zavistic or Distenter. Not a word about this. He knows who could help. A necromancer. Very dark magics for the Wizards Guild. But he's not going to do any of the actual spell casting for me. We should be able to get an army though, and that's what we need to do. I'll see this necromancer. Malignus Mortifier. South of Falador. Got any closer necromancers? Nope. Malignus or no one. Fine. I'll go to Falador. For a necromancer, he really does make fungus a lot of times. But I'm sure it'll work out. I need help saving a fishing colony. I need an army to attack trolls. Pretty please? He'll give us some good help. Raise an army of undead skeletal magi. Sounds good to me. We don't have to do anything evil, because that's the fun bits. He's going to do it himself. He just needs a few things. 7 bones. The kinds you get from people and small monsters. And also, apparently, smaller trolls. Which we have. And we also need something to put these bone seeds that he's going to make in. Go to the Crafting Guild and get advice from Master Crafters. For some reason. Even though we already have the airtight pot that we're going to need. How do I make an airtight pot? Have you tried an airtight pot? Wow. Amazing. There's steps to this whole process. Welcome to the Crafting Guild. I want to transport some bone seeds. That's some dark stuff. We can just put it in a pot with a lid. I know how to make pot lids. And that's easy to do. Because we've already done it. Amazing. It really is amusing that a pot with a lid is some kind of secret technology. Anyways, we have the container here. And he will put the bone seeds inside to raise our skeletal army. All we need to do is open it when we're ready. One instant army. Very cool. Also, we got teleported here, which is inconvenient, kinda. We need to go get supplies, and then we'll be right back here. The final fight is coming. I pre-potted at the Warriors Guild, so I am good to go. I have the army. It's in this pot. I sound crazy. Bone seeds. Anyways, From Scorn isn't the one that gave us bone seeds, but we're not going to worry about that. Ready to fight. I'm the trusty sidekick. Let's go. This final adventure, may it end well. Open a pot. And just like magic, we get a whole bunch of skeleton magi fighting off against the trolls. Pew pew. The skeletons are much stronger, and the trolls are going down. The trolls don't even know what to do. There's nothing they can do. Another one bites the dust. Another one down. And the last one falls. All the trolls are dead. And our army disintegrates in front of us. But here comes a much bigger troll. The Sea Troll General. The wise old man can take him on. Firing his spells, which apparently he found some more runes. Dodged behind, poking him. Give him a good old kick. More magic. Dodging out of the way. Sea Troll General can't do anything to stop him. So he runs for it and gets disintegrated. Very good show. With his expertise, he can manage. Until he gets hit by a water wave. And it's up to us to kill the Sea Troll Queen. Drains our prayer when we're far away, which is unfortunate. Probably could have brought a prayer potion. He'll probably be fine. Attacks with magic and melee. But it's within melee distance, so that's good. If we just swam out a little further, it would not only get to use its prayer draining attack, but we wouldn't be able to melee it. Sea Troll Queens are not known for their strategy, apparently. We just sit here, protect from melee, and we're laughing. Yep. Not a huge deal. Oh, we took some damage. Everybody look out. We took some damage in the boss fight. Oh no. But yeah. Sea Troll Queen. Defeated. And that pops us over into the real fishing colony. Prior to this, everything was in an instance, and now we're here. If there's anybody fishing monkfish when you show up, you can see them fishing, and you just pop into existence after the boss fight. Sea Troll Queen defeated. We did a very good job. Something out of reward. We've earned a little bit. We want to take his party hat, which is silly. Made more sense when that was in a game where those were rare items. But we'll just take the experience reward. Always nice. They've got monkfish here, so that's fine. Two quest points. 15,000 magic experience, 10,000 prayer experience, 10,000 fishing experience, 25,000 coins, and access to the fishing colony. There are a few things here at the fishing colony. They've got monkfish, they've got seaweed, I guess. And they've kept the skeletons over here, apparently. Skeletons now live in their houses, so that's just great. That is one more hard clue scroll requirement taken off the list. All of that for one possible step, and all the other rewards, so it's fine. But we will continue with another hard clue scroll requirement quest next time. Goodbye.